All right, what's up, everybody? Russ the Muss in the house. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. This is a special Christmas Eve edition of the Bitch Fest. Here we go. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good one, man. We're going to do a combo video here. I'm going to pitch a little bitch about a little something, and then we're going to open something I just got today. Exciting. Well, this week, we're going to tackle the whole, well, it seems like we normally I attack Takara a lot, you know, but I think we're going to really go, I'm going to mess with third party today, and we're going to just go and have a nice discussion. It might get calm. I'll probably cuss a lot, but it's all good. It's Christmas time. I'm allowed to. Anyway, Merry Christmas to me. As always, much love to the ROC and the whole network, the Cool Table Network, and you know, love to James and Plastic Fanatics. It's been, you know, you guys are awesome. It's been a great year, man. We've had a really good time. The realm of collectors has grown. I've been so lucky that these guys have included me in on stuff. You know, nice to be just involved in stuff, and they've allowed me to be on some shows, and I've had a good time. You know, just hanging out and talking to those guys. TFCon was a great event. We had such a good time, and I really enjoyed meeting a lot of people, and I appreciate just letting me be part of it, man. You know, it's been a hell of a whirlwind, and hopefully 2017, you know, brings us another fantastic year. I'm hoping that 2016 had its ups. It also had its downs. It's been a crazy year. You know, I've been dealing with some family stuff over the past couple weeks. You know, with my mom and things like that, and it's just some stuff I won't go into it. It's not, you know, I don't want to put my mom's business out there, so I'm just trying not to be too, you know, I don't want to go into it too much, but it's been a little worrisome. So we got some good news. So it's like I said, it's been a roller coaster, you know, and it's you know, when you get to be our ages, you know, parents, you know, I'm in my 40s, and I'm sure a lot of you are too, and you know, your parents are typically at that age where if you do still have them around, you got to be concerned about health a lot and that kind of stuff. But, you know, but I digress. Let's get back to have some holiday bitch fest and some holiday cheer. Woohoo! That's my version of holiday cheer, pitching a bitch about things. Today we're going to discuss third-party companies who sometimes I think go out of their way to try to change stuff too much. They try to really reinvent the wheel, if you will. You know, I was thinking about the other day, and I actually sent a message to the Shattercast guys, asking a question. The question, you know, with Toy World, kind of making figures in a new scale. We'll say they're upscaling the shit out of stuff. I mean that new Optimus Prime they're coming out with. I mean, it's actually a pretty nice figure. But it's big as shit. It's really big, and it has like an MP kind of feel to it or look to it, but it's just gigantic. I mean, it really does dwarf MP10, and I think that, you know, and then their Devastator. I mean, their Devastator is a monster. That thing is gigantic, and then look at all the other combiners. They're going to be upscaled too. I mean, they're creating a whole new scale, and the question I'd send in was, and I'm curious if other people would think about doing this. If they're starting it, but let's say other third-party companies decide to do this. What if Takara? Oh my God! What if Takara decided we're rebooting, we're making shit bigger? I mean, wow! Could you? How many of us would be up for redoing our collection for this big ass, or would we start a new collection with just these big ass scale figures? You know, how many of us would sell off our stuff and restart with a bigger scale? And of course, now granted, it would take, I think, more than just Toy World doing it. I think it would take Takara would have to be a big leader in it, because, you know, we all know shit still goes through them. God only knows why, but it does. You know, it would take big dogs like Make Toys and maybe even MMC or fans toys. It would take some of the other big dogs in the, you know, in the fandom or in the collector world that make these good quality, you know, products that we like. It would take a lot of them to do this. A lot of them would have to upscale. I mean, I just don't think one company doing it is going to do it. But what if all of them decided, oh, fuck, we're gonna do something different? Because we are getting to a point where I think we're running through a lot of characters, and I think that, you know, and it seems like once Takara does a character, no one wants to touch it after that, which is stupid to me. But whatever, because believe me, I think there's third party companies that can outdo them. You know, but whatever. That's beside the point. I just think that we need to get to a point where, you know, we could get to a point, I should say. I'm getting all stutterbun. We could get to a point where this happens, where they decide to redo characters again, only in a different scale. And to me, that's kind of insane. I would hate to have to try to restart a collection, just to do a different scale, you know, because of a new scale. But I mean, there are people that are really weird like that. You know, they would do it. There are hell, come on, we got Lenny, Decepticon from the Shattered Cast. I mean, he's pretty much just solely going for the most part with MMC. He's really streamlining his collection to one company's products, which is pretty cool because I'm a big fan of MMC and I appreciate that too. But there are a lot of people that are so their collection has to fit a certain mold. It has to be, or has to have certain, has to fit a certain criteria, and they will only collect things that meet that criteria. I mean, scale is a criteria. There are some people that will only collect certain scale figures. You know, I guess it is what it is. But I do wonder. You know, is it smart? Is it a smart thing to do for a third party company to do to be that different? I think Toy World does some cool stuff. But is it smart? Is it a good idea for Toy World to put themselves on an island like this, to where they're doing shit way different than everyone else? Or is it could be a great idea because it definitely makes them different than everybody else. They stand out. Or is it a bad idea because, you know, I mean, I know there's people that like their products, but I mean, are a lot of us going to buy their individual shit? I personally think they need to stick with combiners because I think that's what they do best. I think their individual figures, for the most part, don't look that appealing to me. Especially because they're going to be upscaled too, which that's another knock against them for me. But you know, I mean, that's all in the that's interpreted. It's on the eye of the beholder. But you know, just a little something to put out there. I'm not really bitching about it. I'm just saying it's not really a bitch fest, but it is a little bit of an interesting discussion, an interesting topic that I'd like to see. I'd like to know people's opinion on it. You know, I mean, how many of us are open for that? You know, me myself, probably not. I think I like to stick with the scales that I like to. I mean, I'm a big chug guy, and I also like I like that chug scale, so to speak. But I also have some MP. I like MP scale too because I have some MP figures and MP scale figures I like and that I have, and I'm real picky about what I get with that. But you know, it's just like I said, it's in the eye of the beholder. It's all open to interpretation. But hey, just a little Christmas, little Christmas cookie action going on there for you. You know, enjoy it. You know, think about it. I mean, you know, would you be up for that? That's what I wonder. You know. Now let's get into what I got for Christmas. Here we go. I'm gonna put something on here. Let's see. We got a box here. Hi guys. I got a box. I went and got this from the post office today because I was so anal about getting it before Christmas because I wanted it really bad. I wanted to have it, so yeah. All right, let me open this bitch. Hold on a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back. Here we go. We're gonna put this down here. I'm gonna point down to take a look at that, and I am happy to say I got my hands on this guy. Cross Dimensions Rioter Despotron. I was a person who was kind of skeptical about the Striker Manus, and I was skeptical about this whole thing. But the Striker Manus, the more I saw it, the more I liked it. And then when I heard this was coming out, I love Megatron. I'm a big Megatron fan. I mean, I like him better than Optimus Prime. So I mean, my favorite Transformer character of all time is Swindle, but I just think Swindle's great. I mean, guy sold his own team. It's kind of cool. But this looks so awesome. They did such a cool job on this thing. I had to have it. You know, little unboxing action. He looks just so cool how they reimagined it. I like that or like that rather. There we go. And I'm happy. I'm happy I was able to get my hands on him. He's a gorgeous figure. I don't know, man. And I'm probably when Make Toys does the Striker Noir, I'll get that too. I've kind of become a fan of Make Toys with some of the stuff they've come out with recently. I never really paid attention to them that much in the past, but I am now. I'm happy to say that I'm probably definitely in on this Cross Dimensions. I probably will try to get a Striker Manus down the road if I can. Seems like it's hard to. I think BBTS has them in stock. I'm not sure, but trying to stay away from BBTS a little bit in the future if I can, because they're kind of frustrating me with their shipping problems. But it seems like it takes them forever to get shit just shipped, just to get stuff. Once you say ship my loot, it's like it takes them like 2 or 3 days sometimes just to get stuff even out of their facility, and it's really obnoxious. But that's another rant we'll do in the future. E-tailers that are piss poor when it comes to service. We'll discuss that another time. BBTLs will be at the top of that list. But yeah, I thought it'd be cool to show you guys my goodie that I got. This is my latest Christmas pickup, and there you go. Happy I could share that with you. Sorry I haven't been putting anything up lately on my channel. I've been really, like I said, I've been busy at work, busy with the holidays time, busy with family stuff. Like I discussed a little bit earlier, my mom, and my heart has been kind of on the worried side a little bit. But hey, I'm trying to come out of it. I'm trying to be involved more. I mean, after the first of the year, I'm really going to get back into it again. I mean, I was, I'm going to try to be back on Plastic Fanatics when James starts doing shows again, and I'll try to be on the Hangouts more and stuff. I'll try to be involved with the community. I'm sorry I haven't been. I love everybody out there, and I just, want to say thanks for including me. Thanks for giving me some, watching some of my videos on this channel. It's kind of a, I know I don't really, my content is kind of like, not that great. I mean, I just talk about stuff. Who cares? I was gonna do some reviews, but I haven't gotten around to getting things set up. I want to get good cameras and things, but thanks for checking out my stuff anyway. Everyone in the ROC, thank you for all your support, and thank you everyone for being there for me, and thanks for including me and my wife in on the fun. We really like this community, and we try to push it as much as we can. And I appreciate you guys. Much love to you. Much love to you, Nick Brammer, my boy, Masterpiece Shitpiece, James, Dave, you're the man, Mr. Cool, Inner John Addict, man. We love you both. I love all you guys. And hey, like I said, check out all the shows at the Cool Table Network. Realm of Collectors is branching out all over, spreading around. ETR on Monday. We got lots of shows on. We got the whole Stasis Lock Wednesday. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of good content. Hey, peace out, guys. Don't forget Plastic Fanatics on Saturday too, by the way. All right, but Merry Christmas. Peace out. Have a good weekend, brother.